July 2019. What a month, huh? We've still got 33 hours to go in this month. So buckle up, Buttercup. And then we are in the full swing of hurricane season. Peak hurricane season. We're watching Invest 95L as it tracks over the islands, and will definitely either way bring some rain to Florida. We are going to hope and pray this thing doesn't develop into Chantal, which would be our third tropical storm system of the season. And then if it does, we are going to try and curve it out to sea with our minds, because look at the difference between if it develops and goes out to sea, or if you move that thing maybe 200 miles west, then that is going to bring a whole lot of rain for Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, Tennessee, and Virginia. And what we don't want is a bunch of wetness in the southeast to start what could be a very deadly hurricane season. So we got Invest 95L getting tore up from the floor up, from the rooter to the tutor, by the mountainous range of the Caribbean islands. Hopefully it will stay over the islands, which will impede development. Right now, the intensity guide, everybody agrees the most it can be is a tropical storm, though we don't trust that 100%. To make things more interesting, we got a lot of lightning kicking off. 51,000 lightning strikes in the last 48 hours. But I'm so cool. Usually when I make my video, it stops peaking. We're also tracking Invest 93W, 94W, Hurricane Erick, which is now a major hurricane. Top wind speeds of 115 knots. That is predicted to go below Hawaii. Now, Hawaii has a magical bubble, so it's hard for a hurricane to hit Hawaii, but it is not impossible. Right now, it is predicted to go south, so we're going to have to definitely track the size and shape of this thing and its track, of course. Then behind it, you got Hurricane Flossie, which has a max wind speed of 65 knots. So either way, looks like the cool kids in Hawaii are getting some good surfing waves. This one is predicted to go above Hawaii. Some places have it getting to Cat 3. So we're going to keep an eye on this situation as well. We got 08W8. That's a problem for India. And remember, we still got 33 hours left in July. And usually things don't start heating up till the end of August. We've got the hurricane coming in September, which I'm 90% sure will happen. There is a chance it can curve out to sea, but I think it's going to hit somewhere between here and here. And then we've got the Cat 5 coming in the middle of October, which will hit right in the Tampa Bay area. I'm 97% sure about that one. Also, this is day 3 of my monthly Thor News fundraiser. I've done 8 videos in the last 2.5 days. I've got 1 donation. Thanks, Cody. And so you can send me contributions and donations to T. Lewison, 5430 Birdwood Road, number 416, Houston, Texas, 77096. Or my PayPal link at https://www.paypal.me, Thor News. And there's this weird process where right around the 30th of the month, and this month we have right Right before the new moon is the dark moon Lilith, where all the evil comes out. I feel a bit hopeless. And then somehow you guys always magically save me by the 3rd. And so any contributions today would help boost my mood. And definitely, since technically need a contribution to eat dinner tonight, would appreciate it. Because if I do survive this month, I will be working anywhere from 12 to 16 hours a day to bring you guys the best information, including staying up almost every night on the nightly late shift watch, where I stay up from like midnight to 7 in the morning till everybody else picks it up. I do what I can. I'm extremely generous in my time and my talents. And so Astro Fight Club has been amazing for the last 3 years. It would just be nice if this time this year we had some more well-to-do people who could donate or contribute to thank me for the 2,400 videos I've made and all the effort I've put in to get people to ignore politics, work together, and come together as one American family and one Earth family. Okay. But yeah, we are watching this thing in the Caribbean. When it pulses up, it definitely looks like a monster. I would highly recommend keeping your eye on this thing, because when it gets outside of the islands, it definitely has a chance to develop. The waters are scorching hot. And so you've got scorching hot waters. You've had major Popocatépetl volcano eruptions all year. You've got anomalously hot temperatures up the East Coast, even into New York. And so, you know, it's going to be a nasty hurricane season. So even if I'd said at the very start of the year, we were going to get hit by 2 hurricanes minimum, 5 to 6 hurricanes maximum. We've technically already been hit by 1, and we aren't even in July, and we are watching technically 5 waves now, 3 in the Pacific, 2 in the Atlantic. Thanks to the Weather Channel, they started covering the possibility of New York getting hit by a hurricane this year in the upper Northeast. I appreciate them watching Thor News, but it's mutual respect. I love the work that the Weather Channel does. Hopefully my hackers will not mess with me. Although, whatever. So I can make edited videos again. My hackers really hate those edited videos. Okay. So yeah, I mean, you got this, and even if it, like I said, even if it's just a whole lot of rain, what that is going to do is wetten the soil, you know, start to create some high rivers right before the hurricanes begin to hit. Because make no mistake, it is going to be a nasty hurricane season. And so now is the time to be having a plan. If you are on the coast anywhere, I like to think Texas is pretty safe this year. I don't want to get cocky, but definitely if you're along the coast anywhere all the way up to like here, I would have a plan. We have anomalous temperature records in America, the United States, in Alaska. A lot of that's due to volcanoes. In Europe, and so heat helps contribute to major hurricanes. Hurricane Erick continues to rapidly intensify this morning with a clear pinhole. It will likely continue strengthening throughout the day and maintain peak strength tomorrow. Dakota Smith, All-Star Astro Fight Club All-Star member. Good morning, Erick. Now a major hurricane. So I think that's Cat 3. A swirling eye riddled with convection and gravity waves. Who doesn't love gravity waves? Erick's evolution from tropical storm to hurricane. Boom. So, yeah, you know, and sometimes I think in worst case scenarios, just so people are prepared. And imagine if I'm correct and Tampa Bay gets hit with a major Cat 5 hurricane, and during the in-between areas, which are probably going to be really dicey, somewhere around Miami gets hit. That would be 2 major American cities that could undergo some nasty hurricane shit this season. I'm pretty sure the Tampa area is going to get one. I'm not saying Miami is, but I don't know. It just doesn't seem like our attitude is going to change until either rich people seem to feel the impact as well, or New York feels the impact. So, is it an option to cancel a week? No, it's not. Especially if you're Planetary Defense Commander. So like I said, this whole area is pretty anomalously high, right? The good news is right now this is a bit anomalously cool, though when we click on the thing, their anomalously cool zone is still 81 degrees, and you only need 80 degrees for hurricane development. So we got a lot of shit happening. As I've been warning people all year long, one major thing that I've deduced, that like I'm the only person who believes this, but it's true, that when you have the major gas giants on the same side, Uranus, Neptune, Saturn, and Jupiter on the same side of the sun, you get hit with major earthquakes in the United States. You get hit with volcano eruptions on the West Coast. We've still got a 70% chance, 75% chance of a volcano eruption in the West Coast United States this year, 95% chance next year, in my opinion. And you can track back a lot of the major hurricanes that have hit, and especially the upper northeast coast. That happened when all the gas giants were on the same side. The New Madrid Fault happened when all the gas giants on the same side. So it's definitely going to be interesting times. And it's always a very interesting week for me because pretty much life or death depends on my contributions that I can raise during this time. And so I love you guys. I'm a bit down today because crap, all I've been doing is work for years and still stuck in, oh my God, am I going to survive? I don't even have anything to pawn if I get close. So it'd be great if you guys could contribute. If not, yeah, I'm okay going down with the ship. Samurai's got to commit seppuku. And it didn't look like this world was going that great a place anyways, if I got to go. So, I love you guys. I'll try and cheer up. Hopefully, I can do a little better, but, I don't know. The dark moon period is always no fun for me. Love you guys. Stay cool. God bless everyone. Peace out.